G'day, I'm Blxz and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 and welcome to the distinct absence of the German Reich. They are gonski. They absolutely got crushed. Millions and millions of men died fighting the French and the British. Let's have a look. How many did they kill? They killed, well, almost nothing. They absolutely collapsed. They did, actually, a lot of them were fighting the US. A lot of it's the US that's pushed forward and done most of the killing by the looks of things. They've got a metric fuck ton of divisions in there. It's a technical term, that one. And I really don't think we're going to end up winning here. Unless the US turns against Soviets and they maybe bleed each other out here for a little while. I think now the Soviets are going to come over and smash us, and these guys are going to come down into France here, into Africa, and fight us back. We're going to be very hard pressed to win here, and unfortunately I'm not really skilled enough to take them out, I don't think. I'm no DDR Jake, let's put it that way. So with that, we're going to keep pushing forward anyway, and try and do what damage we can. Like to... Okay, they've been puppeted by looks of things, so what's left of the Ottoman Empire has joined the dirty fascists. And the Japanese are doing something weird over here. I don't know exactly what they're doing. Let's go jet engines. That may be handy for us. Now we're losing taking a lot of attrition here. So let's push forward. I don't know what you guys are doing, but we're going to push up this way. How many planes have we got? That's an interesting question. Let's think about this. I can't put anything in. Well, that's shit. Capacity 600 of 600. Well, Japan's already filled that up. So why can I not put anything up here? Oh well. We've got 29 fighters anyway, so it makes no difference. Makes bugger all difference there because we've got nothing to actually put up. So we are 6 per week, just under 1 per day at this point, and we've basically lost nearly everything here. At this point I am going to be better pressed to go like that and just focus on the artillery. Yeah, there's nothing I can do in the air. I'm incapable of actually doing that fight right now. However, getting my forces here, getting them stocked up with tanks and whatnot is probably going to be far more important. Yeah, they need a lot of stuff. So, let's stop that battle there. Let's stop that one there. You are not working. This is not working at all. So let's cancel that entire push. Get the whole lot of them to simply fall back here. And let's reassess what we're going to be doing. Now it could be useful to push over and try and take the perimeter of Africa. Push out that way. The other option of course would be to keep pushing with our tanks down south and take out South Africa and try and close off more of the continent. For the time being, I'm happy to let the Japanese sit over there. The Yalta Conference, so they think they're winning. Okay, not good. For the time being, let's bring you guys over here. We'll take that port. So any troops in here locked in, we'll be able to smash them out. Looks like there's a couple of Greek ones, a couple of French. And Tobruk. Okay, there are tanks in Tobruk. So we'll build up our forces. We'll split you in half. And then we'll push for it. Oh, it didn't work all. Other half. And go south. So he's got no skill. That's a bit of a problem. Actually, I only had the one skilled leader. because of the Civil War I lost my other 2. So traditionally it starts off with 3 decent leaders as Australia. We don't have that. Not at all. So we're a little bit screwed here. You go there, you split in half and go there, and we'll surround them. Dropping in more and more. We're going to have to cut them off quick smart. Okay, we're getting there. Come on. Okay, what do we got now? Tanks can we get? We're already working on medium tank. Artillery. Yeah, getting better artillery would probably come in handy. We'll have to build it. That's fine. And you go that way. Jeez, that's a shit ton of them. Look at them. Come on, we've got to cut that off. Get there. Yes. Italy has capitulated. Well, fuck me. Fuck. Look at that. Look at that. All that land we've taken. All that because they lost a couple too many states here and we lost the entire thing. Okay. I think this is the end. There's not a lot we can do here. We're going to have to do a full retreat. We're totally, completely out of supplies. Absolutely, completely out of supplies. We've lost the Suez again. Our best bet is to get back there as quick as possible. And try not to get overrun. Come on, mate, get there in time. And race back to the Suez. We'll get there as quick as we can. These guys are entirely cut off. We got no supplies. That is why it probably should have been under my control. Okay. Can we get supplies in time? There. Okay, doesn't matter. I need supplies. Now that there is not going to get me supplies because I don't control the Suez. But what it does allow me to do is... Oh, look at them, they're pouring in. Pouring in like you wouldn't believe. How are we going to do this? We're not going to get through those 2. We're going to have to hold off for a second. Can I get my tanks out? Can I get anything out? I'm going to have to get all the way down to a port down here. There really is nothing I can do down here. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? No, don't go that way. Stop redoing it. I'm going to push. I don't think we can get out of here. We've just lost all these Marines. All of them. They're all gone. All that equipment's gone. I think we might have to disband. It's gamey. It's a very gamey tactic, I know. But so is the UK magically cutting off all my supply lines. I think that's pretty gamey as well. So with that, I think we're going to have to retire our entire force. Now all this experience is gone. All of it. The units will go back to the manpower pool. Well, we got 300,000 manpower back. I think we have lost this. We've entirely lost this. We're going to need to train more Marines. And we're going to have to rebuild and restart. How are we going to do this? Let's put them up in Darwin again. So we got here 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Should be 24, 25 somehow. You never know. Magic. Okay, they're all going to start training, and we are going to have a whole bunch of redone divisions. Now, it's very gamey. I don't like doing that kind of stuff, but there's no way that is in any way realistic. The fact that they capitulated, and all of a sudden I couldn't get supplies through, where previously I could. Absolute bullshit. So, we're going to have to head back here. From there, I think we're going to have to run down the Nile again. Because I don't think there is any chance of us... I could convert them all over to motorised so they move quicker. I think you should just take the quickest route down you can. Just go for it, guys. Charge. Through the sandstorms, taking all this attrition. All these tanks being destroyed. Manpower lost. Ah, not good, not good. They're trying to cut me off as Brazilian troops, American troops, French, Dutch. Oh, that's the one I want. We'll go grab that. Come on, guys. Hold on. No, not going to do it. They're lost as well. This is all gone. Okay. With that, we have to train a whole bunch more. I can't because I haven't got any more in the field. That's fine. Okay, that was a massive setback. Italy falling there was an absolutely huge setback. I should have probably been prepared for that. I do know that it happens. I just always thought that it was you lost control of your ending not connected to your capital. Like for example, the Dutch East Indies over here, they didn't lose Indonesia when they capitulated in Europe. And I assumed the same would happen over here. But unfortunately, I got screwed over. Big time. So we're going to have to basically retrain our entire army again. We are massively set back here. With that, let's bring... These guys are going to have to basically abandon everything. Let's just hold for both of you. Where are we going to rebase you? I think it would pay to rebase you back here. Actually, I'm going to set you and send you guys over here. Now, I think I've got enough destroyers now. I'm actually going to work on subs again. We're going to cut over to submarines. And we're getting, what's that? 10 per year? I'm getting 12 per year, so it's 1 per month. Just more than one per month. So, if I tell them all to deploy into the massive subs one, we can build this up again. We can start building up our undersea naval force. We're not beaten yet. We've got a massive setback, but we're not beaten, not by any stretch of the imagination. Unfortunately, we haven't achieved anything in Africa. All we did was lose people. Unfortunate. Now, how's Japan going over? It looks like Japan's getting absolutely fucked over. They're about to be cut off and lose 70, 80 divisions, perhaps. Probably more. Well, I mean, they do have Iran as joined the Allies. Sorry, the Axis. So that is a possibility for them to get supplies through there. But even so, I'm not sure what our chances are. They are... It'd be worthwhile declaring on them. We take out Afghanistan. That'll give us a much wider choke point. I think it might actually be the way to go. 40 power. I mean, they're garrisoning the border anyway. We may as well make them attack it and then remove those garrisons. That's the way to go. Attack it and call in all my allies. When's it going to be ready? It's going to be ready on the 20th of September. Not long, 1 month away. Japan's doing well up here. They've had a lot of factories for a long time, so they've had more than enough chance to build up what they need. And of course, the Americans are helping their future Cold War enemy. Okay, Soviet war declared war on Iraq. So who's Iraq joined? They've joined us, I take it. Yep, they've joined the Axis. Now, problem with that, of course, is that the Allies are now going to march through Iraq and attack the weak flank of Japan, but that's alright. I'm sure we'll manage. Over here, I'm thinking mechanised might be the way to go. If I can start getting a couple of mechanised in here, I can start buffing up my armies just a little bit more. Yep, that's fine. Could be worthwhile taking on Tibet, Nepal, and anyone else out here. 43, might as well grab it. It's an upgrade, even if I don't build the new ones, it's still an upgrade. Low manpower. I'm glad to see the Japanese are helping to defend Australia. That's useful. The real question is, are we going to need it? Let me think. So there's a lot of war going on here. I could help the Japanese somehow, but I'm unlikely to really do. I could probably form a breakthrough somewhere and push through. There's not a huge amount that I can do. Would it be worthwhile? Would it be worthwhile going entirely armoured? Get a massive armoured force. Switch the entire army over. Because I'm not going to be doing too much more naval invasions. Not too many more, I don't think. And if I do, I only need a small beachhead, then I can bring in the other forces. So I could attack America. That would be messy, because if I attack up here, they'll just pour up. If I attack... where do I want diplomacy? Attack Brazil is an option. Mexico, possibly. I could take out these other islands. Not sure what we're going to do here. It really depends on how Japan holds up. Let's keep time ticking over. It depends entirely on how Japan manages to hold up here. If they can hold on, if they can keep pushing, if they can survive against the entire Soviet Union and now the Allies coming in, then it'll give me freedom to attack. If they can't, then I'll need to start jumping in and bolstering the line where possible. But I think this is the end for centrist Australia. Really, the only thing that we need now is for them to run out of manpower, and that's not going to happen. They haven't taken near enough casualties. US is nowhere near enough. They got, they can get 11, 12 million on one of the early World War goals. Okay, Kabul is ready to be taken. So, yeah, nothing. We're not going to win this. With Kabul, what we are going to do, call our allies in and take them out. Okay, they join the Comintern, that's fine. It's fine because now all the forces nearby can hopefully jump on them and rip them apart. And that'll give us a much wider area here. What are my options here? Look, you know what? I think realistically, this game is over. I've been recording now for a number of hours. I've done quite a few episodes. And realistically, I think this game's over. Japan can keep pushing, but eventually at some point, they're going to run out of manpower. Even getting a tiny percentage of the massive Chinese populations and massive Indian populations, it's still not going to be enough to hold off against essentially the other two factions combined. A resurgent Soviet Union that is built up and a really basically undamaged Axis. France has been pumping out military stuff this entire time that Germany should have been pumping out, and they really just... the game's over. So, if anybody would like me to continue on with this further, feel free to drop a comment, let me know, drop some messages, but I don't think I'm going to keep this save. I may play it on my own time when I've got time to strategically plan in more depth, but I don't think it's going to be a winner, this one. It's going to be a number of episodes of me gradually falling back and losing all our territory. If you are indeed interested in that, a comment, let me know. I'm probably happy to continue on. But otherwise, I think this is where I'm going to call this episode, this entire series. Series is over. The Empire of Australia is, well, it's comfortable and stable here. All we can really do now is build up our navy, turtle, and try and hold on to the massive onslaught that's going to be coming when Japan inevitably falls. But anyway, I've been Blxz. I'm going to leave you with this to just admire the screen for a little bit longer, and then I'll cut it off after a minute or two. So enjoy the state of the world in October 1944. I've been Blxz. It's been Hearts of Iron 4. Take care, and I will see you next time.